All right.
Okay. 4 years. Oh, wow. Okay. 4 years, 5 hours a day, 6 days a week, 25 pounds of fat, 10 pounds of muscle. That would be my high school career in swimming. I did 4 years in swim. We practiced 5 days a week, right? Yeah. 5 hours a day and 6 days a week. I lost 25 pounds of fat and I gained 10 pounds of muscle. And I had 0 injuries all 4 years. So pretty much swimming is the best form of exercise for you, and I'm going to tell you why. It has no long-term injuries. You can eat as much as you want. You can use it for other sports. You gain a healthy heart and lungs, and it makes you smarter. And I'll tell you why. So first of all, there's no long-term injuries because there's no hard impact on your skeleton. When you're underwater, you're submerged and you become lighter, so there's no hard feelings on your muscles or bones or anything. A freelance writer and swimmer, Michael Franco, wrote, "Swimming offers the ability to work your body without harsh impact to your skeletal system. When the human body is submerged in water, it automatically becomes lighter. This means the pool provides an ideal place to work stiff muscles and sore joints, especially if you're overweight or suffer from arthritis." So I had a friend in high school who was also a goalie in water polo. And one day on a game, she tried to block a shot, and the ball hit her arm right here and popped her shoulder out. And she was gone. She was done for the rest of the season. She couldn't move her shoulder at all. Swim season came up, and she was like, "I don't know if I should do it. I still can't move my shoulder." Started working out with the swim, moved it every once in a while. She's perfectly fine now, no problems at all. Swimming completely helped heal her, and it was incredible. So second, you get to eat all you want. It is just the best. Okay, perfect example, Michael Phelps. Hot body, not hot face, hot body. A writer in Men's Health interviewed him, Matt Bean, and he said that Michael Phelps eats 8,000 calories a day. His average breakfast consists of 2 egg and cheese sandwiches, a bowl of grits, a Western omelet, French toast, and a stack of chocolate chip pancakes for dessert. That's just breakfast. I mean, that could fill my family for a day. And that's just his breakfast. That's incredible. And I mean, eating all of that and swimming, because swimming with your body, it just kills the calories instantly because you're working out your entire body. It's not just your arms, not just your legs, not just your abs, it's all of it. And you get that amazing swimmer body, that really amazing swimmer body, guys. And I mean, the water that you're swimming in, it's 10 times denser than the air, so you're literally having to pull yourself through. It's not just like running where you're running through air, you're pulling yourself through the water, so it works out everything a lot harder. Also, it helps in your other sports. So say you're like, "Oh, well, I'm in baseball and I don't swim, it's just that." Well, it can help it, and it doesn't hurt at all. Matt Lubers, who is the head coach in the Marine Corps in Japan, he says, "Maybe you're a runner and you want to find an activity that keeps your heart rate up, but takes some of the impact stress off your body. Perhaps you have been doing some other form of land exercise, and now an injury prevents you from putting weight on a knee or an ankle. Swimming can help." And it can. Say you hurt your ankle, or you did something running. Like I know in high school, the runners, they used to get shin splints, and I guess it's a really bad thing. I don't know. What they would do is they put on these belts that would float. They would float in the water, and they would just run in the water, back and forth. It was hilarious watching them. I mean, they looked like idiots, but it helped a lot. And then everything would be like fine, and they would keep running, and then get out of the pool, and they'd be fine. And you can use a kickboard too. If you just want to work your legs, you just use a kickboard, and you're all set. Okay, next point. You get a healthier heart and lungs. A study done by students at the Columbia University and Medical Center showed that aerobic exercise, like swimming, can combat the body's inflammatory response as well. And it is a key link in the chain that can lead to heart disease. So a better heart, why not? And also in a study published in the scholarly journal Respirology, when a group of kids completed a 6-week swimming program, improvements were shown in snoring, mouth breathing, and other symptom severity such as asthma. It helped actually cure one kid's asthma in that 6 weeks. So that's just incredible. Finally, you become smarter. You swim, you get smart. When you swim, it releases endorphins, and that makes you happier. It's like eating chocolate, it just makes you happy and less fat, like not like chocolate. And also, the editor of Psych Central, a website for everything and anything you need to know about your mind. Teresa Borgood says that swimming can actually change the brain for the better through a process called hippocampal neurogenesis, in which the brain replaces cells lost through stress. So if you're studying and you're stressed out and you're actually losing your brain cells. That's why they say, don't stress out, study for long periods of time, not just a short one, because you're actually losing brain cells instead of gaining them. But when you swim, you gain them back. So it's like, study a little bit, go for swimming. Ta-da! So Matt Lubers, again, the head coach in Japan, says there are other psychological benefits to swimming too. Relax and swim with very low effort. Let your mind wander, focus on nothing but the rhythm of your stroke. This is a form of meditation that can help you gain a feeling of well-being and ready to go on with the rest of your day. So you can use it as a meditation too. Like in high school, I was the 200 500er, which is 8 laps and 20 laps. So I was not a sprinter. I was one that just took my time, had a lot of endurance going, and I would just lose myself in it. I would just keep swimming. I mean, they had someone at the end of the lane giving you like, okay, you're on lap 12. Okay, you're on lap 16 or whatever. And I would just be thinking, like, what are we going to have for dinner tonight? Like, ooh, those pants that I wore today were really cute. It's just like, I wouldn't be thinking, like, I'm racing the person next to me. It's just like, it was a form of meditation. And whenever I got out of the pool, I just felt relaxed and calm. Like, maybe I lost. Well, I never really did. I usually won. But I would just feel content with myself because it's like a form of meditation for me. And it's relaxing. Instead of laying down and taking a nap, I'd go for a swim. And, let's see, I lost it. So I described that swimming is the best form of exercise because there's no downsides, essentially. You can eat as much as you want, you get healthier, you get smarter, and you can use it for other sports. So, I mean, there really is no downside at all.
All right, Shane, what did you think?
I thought it was done very well. The intro, our attention, she was very passionate about the subject. It had good flow. She had good eye contact. Her transitions could have been a little bit better, instead of saying next point. And a comment about her, about the brain cells. I thought once you lose them, they're lost, or you can't really replace them. Or that might just be me, I don't know. And about being smarter, I don't think just swimming will bring you knowledge or whatever, but great energy. The conclusion was good, just like the rest of the speech, and I don't have really any negative thoughts about it.
All right, you said a lot of the same things I would say. I thought that was very nicely delivered. There's good enthusiasm there. I like the opening. I do think the transitions are a little bit problematic. Next point, finally. I think that just seems a little perfunctory, and it could be a lot more interesting and less like you're just checking off and trying to be done. I felt a little bit like you were counting down the laps that you were doing. 3 more laps, 2 more laps. I'm on the last lap there. I'm done. And you don't want the speech to feel that way. You want it to feel a little bit more organic. Let's see. Occasionally have a little bit of vocal variety that you're using to convey a joke or an idea, and I think that adds personality to the presentation. Sometimes, though, I think it's a little overdone. You might you're going to have to watch the speech and listen to it to see if you can pick up how frequently that happens, because it does happen. You kind of drop your voice when you're doing something, like that's not really a big deal, or something like that, and you do those sorts of things, probably a little bit more than you want to do them. That's all on delivery stuff. On the speech itself, it seemed like you had a nice long list of things that you wanted to talk about. This is kind of these are the criteria that we're going to use to establish what makes something the best sport. So there is a value claim here. I thought you did a nice job kind of explaining some of the benefits there. I think you could do a little bit broader research on the rehab things and about the impact of swimming as an exercise. You've got a lot of personal examples, which I think do work well, but I think they need to be supplemented with some other information so you can make stronger generalizations. All right, and just because I made the mistake when I was a freshman in high school and felt silly about it ever since, so you are not alone when you do this. I just want to make sure that you know that it's not Marine Corps. A Marine Corps is a dead Marine.
Yeah.
All right. It's Marine Corps. All right. It does have a P in it, but you don't say it that way.